Dreamers, how you doing today? This is James Burton, and I wanted to share again. I got a chance to have a little bit of time to work on Jason Dube's one of his shadow hunters. You see, Jason Dube does every week. He does a stream, which I've been participating in here and there. And this week he called out and he said, "Hey, I'm going to do Jessika. It's one of his characters in the Shadowhunters. I've drawn her before. She was a big part of the Damaging crossover. I had a lot of fun drawing her, filled with action. Character is a Skinwalker, which is somebody you can change shape. She generally changes into a big-ass green dog. And I wanted to not change the character, but upgrade it a little bit, because Jason was talking about a costume change for her. The character's older. She's not a teenager anymore. So I shot at it. So I broke out my Clip Studio Paint, I broke out my tablet, and I got to work. Now, if you look at the sketch right now, it's all blue lines. I'm starting to outline it here. If you take a close look at it, I do follow the Freddie Williams method from the DC Guide to Inking, which is outline, detail, shadow, as much as I can. Sometimes I go back and forth. But in this particular case, I was looking for something a little bit more interesting than just a costume 360. I wanted to make some changes on the character, but still stick the character to its roots. I'm a big fan of Jessika, like I said, so I wanted to make sure that I got it right. Now, when you look at the designs itself, one of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to give her some looser clothing. Maybe not clothing she would just get rid of. She's older. You know, her original design, she was in like a breakaway, torn up top thing and some short Betty Duke shorts. Oh, that's the background. Lots of bricks. Now, what I did try to do is make clothing that she could toss in a second and get back into quick. So her shirt is oversized. And notice, that's right, Scooby-Doo for the dog girl. She's wearing big ass boots. She's got a big black leather jacket. She's got braids in her hair. It's showing her attitude, but it's showing it in a little bit of a different way. She is still the slightly wild person that she was before, but she's a little bit more than just that. And I wanted to show some of those things. So I've got her in where you can see the costume, but at the same time I wanted to still keep her at like a street level thing. We do have a brick background. She is flying out of a window. There is going to be a bunch of broken glass in a minute and a huge energy burst that she's jumping into, because why else would you jump out of a window but to get into some big ass fist fights? So that right there is the point of the action of the drawing, is to keep the spirit, not just the design. Because if you can't work with the spirit of what you're looking for, then I think you're missing the boat. This is also a quick reminder, the Ballad of Nod is still out on Kickstarter. One little girl having to face her nightmares on their terms to defend her only guardian, a teddy bear by the name of Patches. It's time to face the boogeyman. It's time to beat the nightmares. Come and check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you, my dreamers.